Part 2 of this video is about the use of tenses in conditional sentences. We sometimes also call them if sentences. And this year we are only going to deal with two types. Type 1, we will go out if the weather is fine, and type 2, if I were you, I would go to bed early tonight. Time to do some thinking again. Which tense is used in the if part of these sentences? We will go out if the weather is fine. He will buy a new car if he wins the lottery. And if you invite him to your party, I will leave at once. Hopefully you know that is wins an invite is present simple. Next question. Which tense is used in a main clause, that is, the other part of the sentence? We will go out if the weather is fine. He will buy a new car if he wins the lottery. If you invite him to your party, I will leave at once. You're quite right if you came up with the future present. And all this leads to the following conclusion. In conditional sentences of type 1, we use present simple in the if clause and future present, that is will plus infinitive, in the main clause of the sentence. Before we go on to type 2, I will have to explain how to form the future past. Well, we use would plus infinitive. So we say, I would spend 10 years of my life there. Question. Which tense is used in the if part of these sentences? I would buy a new car if I had enough money. If I knew her name, I would tell you. It would be nice if you helped me. Hopefully you know that had, knew and helped is past simple. Take another look at the same sentences and decide which tense is used in the main clause. I would buy a new car if I had enough money. If I knew her name, I would tell you. It would be nice if you helped me. Okay, well, I take it that every one of you came up with future past. And that leads to the conclusion that in conditional sentences of type 2, we use past simple in the if clause and future past, that is would plus infinitive, in the main clause. Now let's go straight to the bottom of this slide, to the sentence where you have to fill in a gap. I would be perfectly happy if I a brand new Porsche. You have to fill in the correct form of the verb have here. But what is the correct form of the verb have in this case? The clue is in the first part of the sentence. There we find would be. Would be is future past. In which type 1 or type 2, do we use future past? Yep, we use it in type 2. And what do we see when we take a look at the description of type 2? We use past simple in the if clause. So what we have to fill in here is this. I would be perfectly happy if I had a brand new Porsche. Straight to the bottom again. If you go on a diet, you wait. You have to fill in the correct form of the verb clues here. Where do you find your clue? In the if part of the sentence. In the if part, you find go. Now you know that go is present simple. So we are dealing with type 1. In type 1, we use present simple in the if clause, and therefore future present, will plus infinitive, in the main clause. So this is the correct sentence. If you go on a diet, you will lose weight. And if you get all this, you are ready to do exercise number 2. Good luck!